global civilization. Nevertheless, there is a BRICS Institute that is led by Mr. Binod Singh. Mr. Singh, why does India need BRICS? Can you tell us?
I'll try this, but then I'll speak.
Thank you very much.
A bit Arabic. Okay. First of all, very excited to be here in this perfect weather. So this is the best time to be in Russia. So a wonderful host. Now I'll just jump to the topic here. This time is very important. I represent youth of India, and I want to share with you what India thinks of the BRICS, especially the youth in India. The fact, I don't have a huge research data to share with you. We need a lot of logistics for that. But based out of New Delhi and traveling across India, I want to share that the public opinion in India is a bit divided about BRICS. I'm talking on behalf of the civilians, not the government. Pachimo, why? My understanding is that the Sputnik or the Chinese media, Global Times, these are just famous in India for the last 5 years when the BRICS started. But still, when we open our home television or social media, the most famous media in India is YouTube or Google. So the perception about BRICS still going on, the SF coffee shop at the near restaurant is not serious. But in reality, in a week, I get email from European universities. Now already students in Europe, in Germany, in France, they're writing their PhD dissertation and MPhil and masters about BRICS. So they are taking it seriously, but the Western media is still saying they don't take BRICS seriously. So they have always this double standard, They talk something else. So this is my first point to share with you, that because of global media still controlled, the opinion is controlled by the English language. So the largest country in the BRICS, that is India, still sometimes misinformed. So in the BRICS grouping, India is not pushing the weight or the kind of comprehensive support which we are getting from China, Kazachstan, or from Russia. I believe re-election of Mr. Prime Minister Modi for the third time, although it was not a clear majority, there was some divided, and Western media has a role to do in our democracy. So still I believe that we are going in the right direction. Our direction of BRICS is perfect, and today I take small pride to comment that the BRICS Bank was possible because of our hard work in India. The first governor of BRICS Bank was an Indian guy. Now it is headed by President Dilma of Brazil. So we have a lot of achievements in the small time of 15 years. We are rather young still. But I'm here today not just to claim what we have done, but to decide the future of our new world order. Russia, except the French Revolution, which was something still we try to understand what is the impact of French Revolution, when the Chinese premier Zhou Enlai was asked by a journalist. But the Russian Revolution of 1917, and then Russia's transition to the market economy after 91, is something whole world is studying very seriously, and the success of China's transition gives confidence to India that India can also do it. And today the challenge for BRICS is why we are not able to move beyond talking, move beyond this conference. I mean, a very close partnership between India, China, and Russia. I have proposal 4T and 3E. We have clear advantage in energy sector, but still, although India is buying a lot, but again is selling to the Western market, and the benefit of this has not exactly gone to the Indian people. Number two, the ecology. I do agree that the BRICS priorities and challenges are different in India or in Russia or in China. But as a humanity, if we are one family, one world, this is a Chinese slogan, one world, one family. I think the ecology is something we have to take it very seriously. Last month there was a snowfall in Moscow. It was a surprise for many of us. So BRICS is not exactly focusing enough on climate change issues. I hope in future we have like something like BRICS University. I think Victoria can lead this. So we can focus what are the common challenges. So number one point is energy sector. This forum is very right forum to discuss how we can do it. The main challenge is the transport, how do we do it from Russia to India, and the sanctions and the blockade. It's a challenge for humanity. Despite Americans are saying they're successful in sanction, the sanction has failed. Everybody knows, even a student knows that sanctions has not worked. So when we focus on energy, ecology, and the most important is entrepreneurship. So it was time when Indian students used to go to study MBA in USA or UK, but it's no more true now. Now most of my colleagues or my young friends from India, they choose China, Shanghai, Hong Kong to study entrepreneurship. So once in BRICS, we promote the culture of entrepreneurship, and we have some forums for this in BRICS. I think we can come out with new business models. We don't have to always go with the transaction and business models of the Western universities, Wharton and Watford or Harvard Business School. We have to promote our own business schools, business models, and transaction. So these 3E, energy, ecology, and entrepreneurship, should be the focus for coming decade for BRICS. And the 4T stands for technology. We always believe in Russian technology, but technology needs finance. We have to make it affordable for a lot of Indians, Now today we all buy Chinese phones, because Chinese phones are very affordable. So one of my Chinese colleagues, they told me if there was no Chinese phone, it's very hard for Mr. Modi to talk about digital India, because we have the highest digital payment system in India. The transaction numbers is very high in India. So technology has to be made affordable so that the masses, in different parts of the world can afford the high technology, including the talk about AI. Number two, I'm talking about talent. Nothing to brag here, but, we proudly supply talent to the world. So we have now Indian Institute of Technology in Dubai. We're also planning some IITs, Indian Institute of Technology, in different parts of BRICS countries. So the Indian education system has something to share with the BRICS countries, especially in the technology. And my colleagues from the BRICS members, they agree with me. So I'll not focus more on that. So this is my number 2T, technology and talent. Again, for transport, we are looking to Russia in this forum also, the different routes are being explored. But, we still have to go for the Chinese speed. We are not going to the speed of China. So our colleagues from Xinhua and different group, they can help us how to, finish the project of 10 years in 1 year, 2 years. So the Kidaskia speed is very important. And the last one is transaction. So for the last 4 or 5 years, every day I open my phone, I get a message that BRICS is going for a new currency. But sometimes it's a fake news. Still, we don't have consensus, Saglasna, on what mode of payment we can agree. For this, we need some innovative idea. Or right now, we are dealing in the national currencies, which sometimes it's not working for the small businessman. It's good for Gazprom, it's good for the richest companies in India, but for small SMEs, the transaction is stopping them to do more business between India, Russia, and China. So our focus is going to be, can we agree on some kind of arrangement for transaction and get out of the order? So these are my 4T. I repeat, technology, talent, transport, and transaction. Now, to finish, I'm here to connect and to make new friends in Russia. I'm not going to give a speech. So I just want to finish with 2 ideas. One is from China, that they always say the Chinese president will give a speech in the forums to Asians, Africans, Islamic, and he'll say, if China is rich and the neighbors are not rich, still China cannot enjoy that real progress. So countries like Russia, India, China, your country, very rich country, right? So there are many rich countries which can really help or take together our neighbors. So in Russia, the Central Asian countries, the Eurasian Union. In India, the South Asian, like Bangladesh, we always invite Bangladesh to BRICS. They wanted to join BRICS, but it will take some time for them. So they're part of BRICS Development Bank, but in future they may join. Their economy is doing very good. So we hope the prosperity model is more wide. We are more open-hearted, and we believe in giving. Indian philosophy of Gandhi, Indian philosophy of Mr. Nehru, Russian philosophy of Leo Tolstoy, Chinese philosophy of Confucius. It's enough for us to create a new world order. We are creating a new world order, but we don't have a code of conduct for BRICS. We need a new charter for BRICS. I mean, we have 10 members now. So in future, on foreign policy, on Israel and Gaza conflict, on India-Pakistan issue, I think BRICS can have a common foreign policy, just like you have. We can dream it, despite we respect all the diversity and opinion. So my suggestion to the forum here, again in Chinese, Chi Su Pu Yu Yu Shu Yuren. Don't do to others what you don't like to be done to thyself. That means this is the best foreign policy. We can exist peacefully, we can exist in prosperity, but if our neighbors are in problem, we cannot enjoy the prosperity. Thank you, господин.
Спасибо.
Thank you very much, Mr. Binod Singh. I will say in Russian, not in Chinese, act as you will to be acted towards. I believe that is pretty much the same. You say that we need to move away from differences. No, we need to remain as we are, but everything is fine. We do have a great cultural background. Our next session, which is to take place in this hall as well, and a philosopher will lead in it, Alexander Dugin will be leading it. Would it be possible for BRICS to create a joint culture market? And I do think that this is a very interesting issue, very interesting question. I'd like to thank our speakers. We have several minutes more, but I do know that in here we have the representatives of countries who are just interested in BRICS, who are just looking towards BRICS. And I believe that each speech has made BRICS more appealing for each of us. And as for education, you said that people go to foreign countries to get MBA, but this can be done in the Higher School of Economics, and the Vice Rector of the Higher School of Economics is present here. It is Victoria Panova. I know that you have great ideas that might be beneficial for BRICS.